Hello, hope you're doing well, because I'm not. Let's go into it. So today I didn't really have a plan to record, so I was just kind of making a sample, like whatever came to my mind. And then when I made the sample, I like chopped it up, I pitched it up, it sounded okay. I wasn't too happy with it, but I added drums to it, and I was like, wait, these drums sound cool. And then I was like, wait, what if we add some keys to it? So I loaded up this Omnisphere preset and I played this. And if you're wondering what those chords are, they're just a B minor 7 and an F sharp 7, so super simple chords. And I was like, wait, what if we put a double bass in there instead of a regular bass? Because I know it needs a bass, but not a regular bass. So I laid this down with the X band. And then I was like, wait, I need to stop doing this, I need to hit record. And then I did, and then the video didn't save. So after that I was like, I need some sort of like lead in there. Because on its own, it sounds pretty, it does sound really good, but it needs something more to it. So I pulled up another Omnisphere preset, and I just added some little high notes. I just EQ'd the highs and lows a little bit and put a magic switch on there to give it some nice cool effects on there. So then it sounded like this. Which is dope. But I needed something more. And I was hearing some sort of strings in there, but not like specific violin strings. So I loaded up Opus and I played these strings in. I listened to that and I was like, okay, what if we add a guitar plugin in there? I was like, oh, the wah would sound perfect. And so I added a mix box in there. And I put the LFO filter on. I would just put these settings on, and this is what it sounds like. Ooh, much cooler, right? I was like, it still needs more. I know what Anderson Paak does a lot of times is he adds like guitars in there. And so I was like, I'll add my little bit of guitar in there. And when I was thinking about it, I was like, it doesn't need too much. So I just played 2 notes on the guitar, and they sounded like this. I panned it to the right, EQ'd it a little bit, put some compression on it. This is my usual, like what my usual guitar pedal board looks like. I just like a nice clean sound when I'm playing guitars. And after that, I was like, that's pretty much finished, because for a lot of the vibe that I was going for this specific Anderson Paak type song was something very simplistic and simple, and that wasn't overly complicated. And I think that's something that is really hard to master, is trying to get just the right sounds in there but not overcomplicating it too much, because you can do that so easily, and I myself am guilty of doing that so many times. And so I kind of just let it go, and I was like, you know what, that's good, but I did want to accentuate the chorus a little more, so I was like, I'll just add some more sounds. So I sang, then I pitched it up. I pitched it a little bit. I EQ'd the highs and lows pretty harshly. I put some compression on it, and I put a flanger on there. So this is what it sounds like with that. So for the chorus, I know I wanted the high lead in there. That's kind of in the background. So I went back to Omnisphere, of course, and I chose out the synth. That's a very 70s thing to do, but it works very well. And for the last 2 things that I did in the chorus, I just layered a piano and a pad together. So I got out the Labs preset and just played some piano in. And then I went to Omnisphere again, and I added this pad. And in the chorus, I know that I wanted the pad to open up a little bit. So here I automated the EQ, so it opens up as the chorus goes on. And that adds a nice little touch to it. Other than that, I arranged the beat, and then in the introduction, I did put some police sirens and a little bit of ambience in there. Just gives a nice tone to the introduction. And I also put this in as a nice little fill for the introduction. So this is all that really has gone into the beat. Other than that, I just need some mixing and some arranging, and then it should be good.
Somebody got a problem with me. You better shut your mouth, quiet, not a peep, cause everybody knows what I'm all about. And excuse me if you had any doubt. Yeah, sorry if I seem all over dramatic. I don't wanna be problematic. It's not every day that you get to be the person that you always dreamed to be. Don't let me confuse you. I'm just trying to get by. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to say hi. I know that we gotta choose what goes on in our lives, but baby, if I could, no, I wouldn't. So don't you call my phone. Don't bother knocking no one's door.
Thanks for watching this. If you want to see more like this, just tell me. And if you don't, also tell me. You can check out my new sample pack, Is It Freedom, which is available on my store. Have an okay day.